Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a budget Christmas gift guide. So I've come up with 15 different present ideas, all of which you can buy for £15 or less. I've put together a few examples for each category with various different price ranges, so there'll be a bunch of different links in the description that you guys can check out. I'm pretty sure all of them are either things that you can make yourself or things that you can support small businesses with. Obviously there's a huge emphasis on that this year, as there should be every year. We shouldn't continue giving our money to places like Amazon when we could be supporting these smaller businesses. So I found a bunch of lovely places, which has actually made me really excited to start my Christmas shopping. I am not a huge shopper. I definitely am not an in-person shopper, so lockdown hasn't really changed that for me. I definitely prefer to buy my presents online anyway, and I would be so happy with any of these things that I found on this list. Honestly, I feel like they're all such lovely gifts. Places like Etsy are so good for little homemade things. Honestly, from when I was doing research for this video, I was so impressed with all the things that you can get on Etsy. So I feel like if you have any idea for a present for someone, type it in on Etsy and there's probably a way nicer, way more kind of homemade version of that thing. So I have mostly found these smaller businesses through Etsy. If you know any yourselves, definitely leave them in a comment below. Or if you own your own small business, that's incredible. I mean, big shout out to you, but leave them in the comments below to give other people some inspiration. I'm definitely going to be supporting smaller businesses this year, and I've already got a long list of things I want to get people just from doing this video. So to start with, the first thing on this list is a bookmark. I feel like this could potentially be one of the more boring ones depending on what you're into, but if you're buying a present for an avid book reader, I feel like a personalised bookmark is such a nice gesture. It would be a really good stocking filler. I found really nice vegan leather ones where you can get some words engraved on it. You can also get photo bookmarks, which I think would be so lovely for like a mum or a grandma. I mean, not to say that only older people read books, but I feel like they're the kind of people that would really appreciate a bookmark. I am personally a page folder when I read books. Don't come for me, I know that that is not good. So I would probably benefit from a bookmark. I don't think I actually currently own one, and some of the ones that I found online are so cute. The next present idea is anything sort of edible. So you could put together a little brownie kit for a few pounds really. You just need to buy the kind of key ingredients and print out like a little recipe card, or write out in cute little writing something to attach to a jar that you could fill with all the brownie ingredients. I feel like that's such a lovely gift for anyone that loves baking, and it's also so affordable. You could probably put that together for only a couple of pounds. You can also buy brownie kits online, so I'll link a couple of those down below as well. Obviously they're a little bit more expensive, but the brownies look so good, and that is coming from someone who doesn't like brownies. I think I've chatted about this before on my channel. I have some weird fear of brownies because the last 2 times I've had them I threw up, so now I just completely avoid them. But if you're normal and not like me and you're buying for someone who likes brownies, this would be a great gift. You can also buy like pre-made brownies from little cake places. I've seen so many on Instagram, so again, I'll leave a couple in the description that look really nice. These are definitely a little bit more pricey. I think some of them will probably be outside of that £15 price range. So it definitely just depends on your budget with what route you want to go down there. The next idea is a Christmas tree decoration. If you saw my festive vlog, I got my yearly decoration this year from a place on Etsy, so again I'll link that down below, but it's a really cute COVID themed decoration. I like it, I think it's fun, but there's also so many other decorations that you can get on Etsy. I was blown away by how many like homemade decorations were on there, so I feel like this is a really sweet idea, particularly if someone does collect decorations. You can get them something really lovely for their tree the following year, and then it's nice because every time they put that on their tree, like every single year, they're going to have a reminder of you, so I feel like that's a really lovely gift. Next up is a craft kit. Now obviously we're in lockdown at the moment. There's a high chance that we might be in lockdown again in the future, and I feel like if lockdown has taught us anything, it's that we need to be able to entertain ourselves at home, something that we really haven't been forced to do that much in the past. So little craft kits for anyone that's a little bit crafty are such a fun idea. I recently got one for a friend's birthday where you can make like rope hanging baskets for plants, which she's already made one from the kit already, and it looks so nice. So anything like that I think is really fun. You can obviously tailor it to whatever their interests are. I saw like kimchi making kits online, cute little like sock animals, and obviously craft kits can be for a variety of different ages, so if you're buying for someone that's younger, There's obviously a whole bunch of craft kits out there, but adult craft kits are definitely becoming more of a thing. Things like alcohol making craft kits and everything like that, I feel like are definitely such good present ideas for this year. The next couple of things I think could technically be classed as one idea, but I've put them down as two. So the first one is a framed photo or quote. So this could be as cheap as a frame, really. If you find a quote online, you could print it off, or you could draw it if you're really good at calligraphy, or draw a photo, draw a picture, print off a photo for the frame. I feel like that's always such a thoughtful gift. You can also jazz it up by buying a really funky frame or decorating the frame, or you could find a small print online to put in it and make it really personalised. The other idea was just a print in general for people to put on their wall. This is something that I definitely need to get on, and I feel like I might have to put it on my Christmas list this year. Prints to put on the wall. My flat is very much lacking, and there's so many talented artists that do prints that you can buy for like as cheap as £5 and get in a tube, and then obviously you can put it in your own frame or just put it on the wall as is. Jazz up someone's living room if someone's into interior design. There are so many beautiful prints. You could also go down the poster route if someone's really into films. There's some really artsy like film posters online. I feel like I would definitely be very grateful if I received a gift like that, particularly because it's one of those things that you can be a little bit more thoughtful with. Speaking of thoughtful, I put a jar of love on my list. Essentially just getting a jar and filling it up with lots of lovely notes for that person. I received this from my friend recently for my birthday, and it was so lovely. She put so much time and so much thought into it, writing down little quotes, little like messages, inspirational things, motivation, and I just think it's a really thoughtful gift idea. My mum also did something similar a few years ago, but she left me like lots of blank pieces of paper to fill in myself, so it was a bit more of like a grateful jar. I just think they're such a sweet idea, and obviously this is one that can cost next to nothing. You could just reuse an old jar from like a jar of pickles or jam or something to give them, or you could go to a charity shop. They always have lots of like fun jars and containers, or just go somewhere online and find just a good old mason jar to fill with things. Really affordable and a very sweet gift. The next idea is for any earring wearers. There are so many nice homemade earrings now online. I found so many Instagram profiles, which again I'll leave in the description. I'm obsessed with them. I am not a huge earring wearer. I really want to be. I'm trying to be. I just forget and I never have earrings in pretty much, but seeing these earrings online has made me want to become an earring wearer. There's so many like statement pieces which I feel like are really in at the moment. I bought some recently for a friend and I'm just obsessed. I feel like they're so cute. I love the fact that they're homemade, and also, side note, I feel like the packaging for Etsy things is always so nice. I know that packaging isn't like the reason you buy something, but it's so much nicer getting something from Etsy and it's like in a cute box and it's got like little pink tissue paper and a little note like handwritten to you. I think it's such a nicer way to buy gifts than ordering on Amazon and you get an Amazon box and it's just the same thing that everyone else gets. I love the personalized aspect of ordering from places like Etsy, and I definitely feel like you get that with these homemade earrings. They are so lovely. If anyone's like a big earring lover, I feel like fun statement earrings would be a great gift. Next on my list, I've got some grow your own seeds or something like a chili plant. I feel like this is a really fun gift, and another one that I think lockdown has probably made more popular. I think obviously everyone's getting into homegrown things more, everyone's got more time at home to do things like that. So if anyone's a little bit planty, they've got green fingers, is that the phrase? Green thumb? Maybe. I feel like I only know that from Sims, but if anyone's into plants, I feel like a little grow your own kit would be really lovely. You can get them for like as cheap as £5 and they would make a great stocking filler. You can also get some really fun plants through those grow your own kits, which I just think is a little bit more exciting than just giving them the plant itself. Like when you get the seeds and you have to grow them from scratch, you could also get them a really cute plant pot to go with them. So you could get them the seeds and the plant pot, which you can get so many fun decorated ones. You could even paint one yourself if you're a crafty person. I don't think anyone would appreciate a plant pot painted by me as a gift, but if you're crafty and you're into painting, you can definitely paint your own plant pot to give someone. And then I feel like that in combination with the seeds would be such a lovely gift. Next is a reusable coffee cup. Now, I feel like a lot of people have these now, but if you've got any friends that don't, I feel like they'd make a really good gift. Particularly if they're like a coffee lover, you could pair it with some posh coffee beans, or some like really nice hot chocolate powder. I feel like that would be a really lovely gift to receive. You can get so many fun reusable coffee cups online. You can get personalised ones, which are always fun. And I know that we're not really going to cafes as much anymore, but they come in handy. You're going to use them at some point in your life. So again, another good gift idea. One of the few ideas on my list that's not actually from Etsy is a book, or a recipe book in particular if someone's into cooking or trying to get into cooking. There are so many good secondhand book websites, which I feel like are so good for gifts. I don't think there should be any judgment in getting someone a secondhand book, particularly if you've put thought into it and you know it's going to be one that they really like. I think pairing one of those with like the personalised bookmark would be a lovely gift. I mean, obviously you can buy them new, but if there's someone that you know isn't going to mind a secondhand one, maybe they're trying to live a little bit more sustainably as well, I feel like secondhand books are so good. They're also so much cheaper, so you could get them a few different ones for the same price that you would get one brand new, and you're getting the same experience. Like, you're literally missing out on nothing by getting a secondhand book, particularly as most of them are like as good as new. Like, the quality is no different. So if anyone's a big reader or into cooking and you want a recipe book, I feel like secondhand books would be a really good idea. Another one that's a similar sort of vibe to the reusable coffee cup is a tote bag. These are obviously more environmentally friendly than plastic bags. They're super handy just to keep like at the bottom of your rucksack. If you go shopping, you have an extra bag to put your shopping in, and you can get so many cute tote bags. This was another one of those things I just, for some reason, didn't expect to find online. I very much associate tote bags with the ones that you get at like university open days. I feel like that's where all of the tote bags that I own are from, so they're not the cutest. Not that that really matters because they function as a bag and that's the main thing, but you can get some really lovely ones online, some embroidered ones which are just lovely. I found one which had like little bees on, which is my personal favourite, but again, just another nice sustainable present idea. My next gift idea is very much COVID related. I don't think this would have been on anyone's gift guides for the previous however many years, and that is a face mask. Obviously we are wearing them all the time now. I'm talking about like the face mask you wear when you go in public, not like a beauty face mask, but we're having to wear them more often, and I feel like people are really stepping up their face mask game. You can get really cute ones online now, and I know that that's not the most important thing. I know that you don't need a cute face mask when you go out in public, but if they're the kind of person that you think would appreciate that, I feel like that would be a really fun stocking filler. You can get personalised ones. You can just get one that's very suited to them, which I just think is a bit of fun. I feel like it's not one of those presents that you would take super seriously, but just a fun little gift idea. And then finally, the last couple of gift ideas are for relaxing, a nice little chill spa evening. Any sort of bath products I know are always a win at Christmas. I feel like I used to love getting products from places like Lush. Like a Lush bath bomb on Christmas Eve is the biggest treat. But there are so many small businesses as well that sell bath products online. So I found a few different vegan bath bombs and bath melts which looked lovely. Also so many creative ones that, you know, Lush could never. So I found ones, I think they were like PlayStation controllers. If you have like a gamer that's also into nice relaxing baths, they would be a great present idea for them. There's like so many fun ones. I could have scrolled for hours with the bath bombs, and normally with most of these sellers, at least all the ones that I saw, they're very upfront about the ingredients. You can see exactly what's going into them, which is obviously always really important when you're going to be putting them on your skin. So I feel like that would be a lovely idea. I would be very happy to receive some bath stuff this year. I feel like people always judge bath products as a Christmas present. I feel like people think it's like a cop-out idea, but I think getting someone like a really nice bath bomb is still super thoughtful. And then the other idea to go alongside this is a candle. So I've really been getting into candles recently. I think the more I film this video, the more I realise that this is like my wish list that I've put into a gift guide, but I love candles. So that was one of the first things I typed into Etsy to see what it would bring up, and there are so many homemade candle sellers which I just think is so lovely, and they have such cute packaging, and they use like vegan wax, which is always great, and they can be really affordable. I think I found ones for as cheap as £5 on there. So again, depending on what your budget is, you can go for different candle options. But I do think if I received a candle from one of these homemade sellers versus like a Yankee candle, I would be a lot more appreciative of the homemade candle, which I know I will be grateful if I got either. I'd be grateful for any gifts. but I think there is just something that little bit more special about getting something more homemade and not from like a generic brand that everyone uses. So I feel like candles would be a really lovely present idea as well. So that has been my budget Christmas gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, if you know any small businesses or if you own a small business yourself, definitely leave them down in a comment below. I am excited to do my Christmas shopping this year, slash potentially treat myself to a few of these things that I found because they all look so lovely. The description will be filled with a bunch of links, like I've said throughout this video, but thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.